Hey guys, Sturgeon Devil here. How y'all doing today? Today it's gonna be music time. That's right. I haven't done a music one in a while. I've done plenty of wrestling ones. Haven't done a music one, and I haven't done story time with the devil, which I'm gonna plan on doing here in a little bit. Um, Now with my wrestling thing, I did a top five. Music, I'm gonna do top 10. Now, music is gonna be kind of more sparse with the top tens because of where, it's not as prevalent as wrestling. So, now everyone knows I'm huge in heavy metal, hard rock. I love that. I love the music. It really brings out the emotions in you. Not like country music where you lose a dog, lose a pickup truck, your old lady left you in the trailer park, and you have a shotgun and you shoot yourself, and then you drink that away. It's not like the god awful rap music like Lil Wayne and Kanye West sitting there talking about popping nods and asses and everything like that. I don't give a shit about that. Saying don't get me started on pop music. Anyway, so I'm gonna do my top 10 favorite bands. Now, I'm my music with hard rock, heavy metal, and all the genres widens. I mean, it is huge. I've listened to thousands of bands, tens of thousands of songs, been to plenty of concerts and everything like that. So this kind of helps me with my top 10. Now with my first band, which is number 10, is going to be Mushroomhead. Mushroomhead is actually a local. They're not local in West Virginia. They're local in Ohio, but they're considered a tri-state local band between West Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio. Now, they predated Slipknot by I think 2-3 years. Now, I've had the opportunity to see these guys live a few times. And they are an amazing band. Granted, they've gone through a lot of lineup changes. They were considered a generic Slipknot because they had 8 members at one time. Now they have, I think, like 6 members, 3 lead singers, 2 guitar. They have like 3 lead singers, 2 guitars, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And they produce some wicked sounding music. A Solitaire Unraveling, one of my favorite songs, but that's one of the most mainstream media songs they come out with. Then you have Quarty, which is a great, song, and it reintroduced J-Man in with Waylon and Jeffrey Nothing as the lead singers. Um, and I've seen these guys live a couple times, mainly here in Huntington. Uh, they're great. They're huge here. They are a big band. Whenever they come here, they ought to sell out like that. And they put on a great show. They always play Rock on the Range. They always play, you know they're actually playing Knotfest, which is amazing. I think they played Download a couple of times. And those are big, especially Knotfest now and Rock on the Range. Those are the main hard rock music festivals in the United States. So they're an amazing band. Number 9 would be Disturbed. Now everyone's like, "Oh, Disturbed." Well, yeah, I love Disturbed because when I got into my own with music, started collecting my own music collection of like CDs, music, videos, everything. They were one of the first bands I liked. Especially like Stupefy, Voices, Down with the Sickness. Just the whole Down with the Sickness album was great. Um, and then they started coming out with more albums, and the albums kept getting good, but they kept sounding the same. So, and David Draymond, he's very good. His voice is very, very, you can tell that's David Draymond singing. And, they've played all the biggest music festivals in the world. They've played Ozfest, they played Rock on the Range, they've played Download, they've played Rock and Ring. Um, let's see, they've played Roskilde, Sionosphere, Metal Fest. I mean, they played shit tons, and they're a great band. So, number 8 on my list would be 6 Feet Under, Chris Barnes, old lead singer of Cannibal Corpse. I love death metal. I'm into the whole what they call Cookie Monster metal because of the way they sound. Um, besides Cannibal Corpse and Morbid Angel and all them, they're a pioneer in the death metal scene. Um, you know, uh, I have a few of their albums. I love the remake they did of TNT by AC/DC. Very great. They've got to see them a couple of times live, and they're fucking amazing. I love that band. Um, let's see, what am I at? Number 7. Number 7 would have to be Five Finger Death Punch. You know, Five Finger Death Punch. I've never seen them live. Never seen them live. But I've always enjoyed their music. Their albums are very consistent. Their albums are very good. Their albums are heavy. Their music is great. Their lyrics are wonderful. And Ivan Moody being the ex-lead singer of Motorgrader, I think he found a better band. Because Motorgrader was just going down the shitter real fast, and then they got Five Finger Death Punch coming in, and they just took the fucking world by storm. So, number 6, I'm getting almost into the top 5 here. Number 6 would have to be Slayer. Gods of metal, love them. Granted, they put out some shit, like literal shit albums. Well, not really album songs, but all in all, I love the band. Tom Araya was one of the not the only, but one of the big reasons why I picked up a bass guitar. Um, you know, and with Kerry King, he's a great guitarist. He's a what I call like a slash guitarist. He just fucking rips it. And then of course, John Hanneman, rest his soul up there. You know, it was a unfortunate passing. He was a great pioneer for a lot of guitarists. He really was. And I love Raining Blood. I love South of Heaven. I love Seasons of the Abyss, Bloodline. God Hates Us All. Is a lot of their songs I love. They're great live. They really are. They don't do no like or anything like that. But yeah, Slayer. Right on. Top 5. Right on. Number 5 would have to be Korn. Korn was one of literally the first bands I really got into. I saw them live a few times. They were great. They were amazing. John Davis works his ass off on stage. Fieldy, another reason why I picked up a bass guitar. Then you have Monkey and Head, some of the best dual guitarists in the world. And, Dave Severa, being the drummer, the original drummer, he was great. The new guy, he's okay. He's good. He keeps up tempo and everything. So, yeah. Number 4. Number 4 would definitely have to be Whitechapel. Another death metal band that I absolutely love. I had dementia. Possessions. Definitely Let Me Burn, and of course everyone's favorite song right now, Saw Is the Law. I rock that song out every time I get in my car. Blare it. I get stared at. I don't give a shit because it's a bad fucking song. They're a bad fucking band. I've seen them live once. This is before Saw Is the Law and everything. This was like 2003. And this is, I think they were like getting ready, just starting out, and they were the shit. I love them. So, Whitechapel. Number Trace. Number 3 would have to be Sevendust. Now, Sevendust is one of those bands that you really have to, you kind of know who they are because of certain songs and certain movies or video games or something like that. But to really like Sevendust, you need to listen to their albums. Not just 1 or 2 songs. You have to listen to their albums. They are all amazing. They tell a story. John Witherspoon is an amazing lead singer. Morgan Rose is a damn good guitarist. Clint Boyer, I just named a NASCAR. guitarist, the bassist, they're amazing. Sorry about the whole mess up there for a minute. Kind of frazzled. But, Sevendust is an amazing, amazing band. I've seen them live a million times. They're amazing. If you ever get a chance to see Sevendust live, I'd advise you to do it. Number 2 is Godsmack. Godsmack, Sullyerna, come the fuck on. Enough said. They're amazing. Never put out a bad album. Never put on a bad live show from the ones I've seen. They always have great music. They always have some of the best songs. They're always one of the top metal bands in the world. They came out in '98 with a self-titled album, Whatever Took the World by Storm, and they just keep fucking piling on. To me, they're better than Metallica. They're better than, any band like that. So, Godsmack. Number 1, not a big surprise here, Slipknot. Love Slipknot. And it's not every day a band can come up with that has their own festival. You don't have Metallica Fest, Korn Fest, Godsmack Fest, Slayer Fest, whatever. Uh, they started Knotfest in 2012 as a tribute to Paul Gray, which is the biggest reason why I picked up a bass guitar. That was a very sad day for me. I actually cried when Paul Gray passed away because he was such an influence on me to pick up a bass, to play a bass. Seen him live 4 or 5 times, and they were always fucking amazing. I've seen them live for the debut. I've seen them live for Iowa. I saw them live for Volume 3. I wish I would have got to see them for All Hope Is Gone, and for the new album. Won't happen. Wish I could have, but it should, could have, would have. But I always look up their live stuff on YouTube. I always get their albums. Always listen to them. You got 9 guys who mesh so well. Granted, right now, Joey Jordison is out of the band, replaced by Jay Weinberg, who's a great replacement to me. He plays the part better than Joey. He's better than Joey Jordison was to me. Now, a lot of you might disagree. That's your opinion. And I'm not gonna say V-Man is a better bassist. He's a great bassist. He plays very well with the band. He's great touring. From what I've seen on the live stuff, he's great with it. Granted, he was kind of, staying in the shadows for the first couple shows that I saw. Then when they got to Download, or when they got to Rock on the Range and stuff like that, he fucking went balls to the wall with it, and I love it. And of course, my 2 favorite members, Chris and Clown, the percussionist. Love them. Always have. Always been my favorite members. Then you have, Craig and Sid, always rocking it out on the, turntables and the sampler. And then, of course, who can forget Jim and Mick, 2 of the best guitarists in the world to me. And, of course, Corey fucking Taylor. Enough said. So that's my top 10 favorite metal bands. I'll be doing, if, let me know what you guys want to hear. Top 10 music, albums, what have you. I'll let you know. So for now, it's 3rd Gen music. Of course, fucking metal. Love it. And don't forget to rock on.